Welcome back, YouTubers. Today I'm going to show you how to build an ATM simulation program in Python using object-oriented programming. So in this program, basically I have one class that is created and a number of methods that are going to be used to execute this program. So in this program, the first thing that we're supposed to do is create the account holder's name. So in this case, I'm going to use just my name, Alfred Piri. Okay, so this is the procedure. Is going to ask you to enter a 4-digit PIN. So in this, for example, when you write JKL2, or if your PIN contains letters, it's going to refuse to create this 4-digit PIN, and it will come back to request you to enter a 4-digit PIN unless you enter numbers only and only 4. If you create 6 or anything else apart from that, it will still come back to request you to enter 4 digits only. So in this case, I'm going to use 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is not going to accept. Now here, what's going to happen is after you have created this account, you are going now to perform transactions. But before you perform these transactions, you have to log in using the created PIN. If you enter the wrong PIN 3 times, the account is going to lock you out. So the account number here, as you have seen, this account number here is given at random. This account number is given at random, and this account number is a 10-digit number. So I'm going to try by entering a wrong PIN 2 times. So here I'll enter 2020. So you see that it has refused to log me in. It says you have 2 attempts remaining after entering an invalid PIN. Again, I can enter another one, 3030. This one again is a wrong PIN, and you have 1 attempt remaining. So I'm going to now enter the correct PIN so that it doesn't log us out of the system. So I'll enter 4 zeros, and then boom, we have been logged into the system. It says login successful. So here it has given me the menu now. So I'm going to use this menu to deposit, withdraw, check balance, view transactions, and then send money and log out of the system. So to begin with, I'm going to make a deposit. So enter your choice. The choice that I'll enter is 1 to make a deposit, and it will ask me to enter the amount to deposit. So for example, if I say 5K, is going to refuse because the 5K is not a digit. Or if I say K5 or K50, is also going to refuse, and it will request me to enter a valid amount. So the valid amount here contains only digits, contains only numbers, and it should be an integer. For example, 5,000 or 500 or 50 or 5. So this is 5,000, and you can see that it has accepted, and it has said the deposit of 5,000 is successful. Your current balance is 5,000. So with this balance now, we can perform transactions such as withdraw, as well as sending the money to the other account. So I'm going to start with the option number 2, which is withdraw. So it will ask me to enter the amount to withdraw. So similarly, when I enter anything apart from numbers, it is going to refuse. If I enter, for example, 5K or 10K, is going to refuse, and it will ask me to enter a valid amount. So the valid amount here can be 150. So 150 withdrawn balance is 4,850 kwacha. So this amount has been found because the 150 has been subtracted from the amount that we had previously in the account. So with this, I can now go ahead and check the balance, which is the option number 3. So the balance, it says, dear customer, your current balance is 4,850 kwacha. So with this balance now, I can also perform other transactions such as the sending money, which is option number 5. So here it's going to ask me to enter the recipient's number that I'm supposed to send to. So in this case, if you enter anything apart from numbers, it's also going to refuse. And if you enter, for example, this number, it's going to accept. Why? Because this only contains what? Digits and not letters. Then it's going to ask me to enter the amount to send. So I'm going to say 400. So amount of 400 has been sent to account this successfully. So your current balance is this. So this is because it has subtracted 400 from the balance that we had previously. So I can also try to send again 5, enter recipient's number. When I enter just 985, for example, it's going to give me this account number. It's going to add the zeros at the beginning so that it is a 10-digit account number. So here I can also enter a 200 kwacha to send. So it has sent 200 kwacha to this account, and my balance is this. And we are now going to view the transactions. So viewing the transactions is option number 4. So in this, the transactions are going to come with the date in which you have requested for these transactions to be shown to you, and then it will list down transactions one by one. So deposit, we deposited 5,000 on this date, and the time was 11:04, and then we also withdrew money amounting to 150 on this date at 11:04, and then we sent money, which is 400 kwacha, on this date at 11:06, and again we also sent money at 11:07, and then it will also give us the current balance. After this, we can now log out of the system. So on logging out of the system, it's going to ask us to type no to discontinue or yes to continue. So here I will go for yes to continue with the program, and when I do so, it's going to tell me to say we are continuing the program. So you have to enter account holder's name. So here you create a new account. You create a new account, so you can use the same name, Sir Alfred, this time around. Or when I enter numbers, for example, Sir Alfred 1, it's going to refuse, and it will tell me to say Sir Alfred 1 is not a valid name. Name should contain letters only. Enter account holder's name. So here it has refused because I've added a 1 at the end of the name. So I'll just say Sir Alfred like this. So a new 4-digit pin, 5050, for example. So this is the pin now, and the account has been given again, has been assigned, which is a different account number that was given in the first place. It is totally different. You can see this number here that was given in the first place and the number here that is given now is different. Why? Because it gives us a random number with 10 digits. So we continue. When you use a different number, it's going to refuse and say you have remained with 2 attempts. And then when we continue, it's going to reduce these attempts to 0 and the system will be locked. And then we will not be able to perform any transactions. So, for example, let us see if we can lock ourselves out. So again, we say 5023 is wrong. So the last attempt 91. So you can see that this is an invalid pin. You have 0 attempts remaining and you have entered 3 wrong pins. Your account is locked. The system is now logging you out. So it will ask us to say, do you wish to continue or not? When I yes, want to continue, we log in. Finally, we are going to be logged in with the correct the correct pin. Now here, I'm just going to log out of the system, which is the option number 6, and then say no, and then the system is going to terminate just like that. Thank you so much for watching, and if you need this code, don't forget to hit me up, and this is the code that we have. This is the code that we have. As I was saying, there's one class called ATM, and then we have the init method, which is the method that is used to initialize the variables here, and then we have a number of methods inside this class ATM. So we have a number of methods, as you can see, a number of methods that are here, and then finally there's this menu that we run. So this is what it is. If you need this code, please don't forget to hit me up. There is a number in the description that you can use to contact me on WhatsApp or Telegram. Once again, thank you so much for watching.